Hey, what is going on, everyone? This is Chris here um, to look at today's games, May 1st. We will be looking at the all-day games. Um, let's get into it. All right, first I'm going with John Lester. He's been in a slump to start 2015. Not been going his way at all, but he is facing Milwaukee today, and hoping he can turn that around today with Milwaukee. Because we all know Milwaukee's been doing downright terrible. And hopefully, Lester can kickstart his season with a good, solid victory. And if you look at it, his price is really not too bad. With the caliber pitcher he is, his numbers have not shown it, but hopefully, he can get you about 15 or 20 today. Hopefully, he may be well owned today in GPP. But he's a safe bet. Next, we're going with Derek Norris. He has another good matchup against Colorado. And Houston he didn't do too good against, but he's been a solid catcher. His price still is not too bad. So I'm going to go with him. Another guy I like is Stephen Vogt against Texas. So I'm going to take him there. Next, we're going with Anthony Rizzo against Milwaukee. And the reason why is facing Willie Peralta. And look at those numbers right there. Look at that, 5 home runs, 11 RBIs, 11 hits, 24 bats, 458 average. So for me, he's a must pick. That's incredible numbers against somebody. And also, I'm going with Neil Walker. He also has pretty good numbers against Lance Lynn. 323 average, 10 hits, 31 at bats, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs with 6 extra base hits with 6 walks. I'm liking that. Neil Walker's not too expensive. He's right in the middle, and with not many good second basemen. You got DJ LeMahieu down there. 389 average against Ian Kennedy, which is not too bad either. So either guy. And then shortstop, I'm going with. Third baseman, I'm going with Evan Longoria. He hasn't been doing too well this year either. But if you look at his numbers as well against Chris Tillman, 389 average, 14 hits at 36 at bats, 6 homers, 8 RBIs, and 8 extra base hits against Chris Tillman. Like I said, just with Rizzo, man, both of those guys I think should produce, man. So I'm hoping that will come through. Now on the shortstop, I'm going with Starlin Castro. Get back over here. Same reason. As you see, Castro also owns Willie Peralta. 458 average, 11 hits, 24 bats, 2 home runs and 4 RBIs with 5 extra base hits. I'm targeting those guys pretty well. Willie Peralta, he had one good start. He's been a little shaky here recently, so hopefully the Cubs can get to him. Now to the outfield here. And I'm going off matchups here, so it could work or it could not work out. Jason Hayward. His matchup is not too bad. If we go down here, he is facing AJ Burnett. 438 average, 7 hits, 16 at bats, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. So not too bad. He's still struggling a little bit, but hopefully he can kickstart a little bit. Also, I'm liking at third base, Josh Harrison. He's cheap, $2,700, and he has a 438 average against Lance Lynn. So there's quite a bit of guys here I'm liking. And also I'm going with Ben Revere right here. 500 average, 8 hits, 16 at bats. And then my last guy I'm going with is Starling Marte right here. 444 average, 8 hits, 18 at bats, with 3 extra base hits. So that's who I'm going with. I'm liking the matchups pretty well with most of these guys. So I mean, if everybody pans out and does what they're supposed to, it could be a pretty good lineup here. There's other guys that you can pick as well. That I'm liking. Who else we got here? Ian Desmond, not bad. It sucks for some of these guys though. They have pretty good against pitchers, but they're not doing too well this season. So, and then let's see who the hot pitchers today. Max Scherzer, I guess, against the Mets, and Justin Masterson against the Yankees. I will not be picking any of those guys. Max Scherzer may do pretty good against the Mets, but somehow the Mets find a way to win. Justin Masterson, I'm not a big fan of him. So, like I said, that's my lineup. You can put in GPP, but most of these guys are going to be pretty well owned here, especially Rizzo and Lester, Castro, and Marte. So if you just do a cash here, cash game 50-50, it should be a pretty good lineup. So, alright guys, that's the lineup for the first. I may do a lineup here later today for the later games, but for now this is the all-day lineup I'm liking. So, alright guys, hope everyone has a good day.